Hello. So I didn't think this was going to work. It was doing that squirrely thing again, like it had been, but luckily Greg set this up for me, so we're okay, I think. So this is astrology readings for all signs for the 9th through to the 15th of March. And I hope everybody's doing good. I want to say a happy birthday to my mama. She is 76 today. Bless her. We went out for afternoon tea where you had to use your pinky to have a cup and saucer. So we went for afternoon tea with scones and clotted cream and jam and little sandwiches. And it's called the Walpole Hotel in Margate. So if I know Americans love history, if you want to go back in time, and it's a lot of it has not been touched, still got the old-fashioned lifts, with the iron kind of like grid that you push across, and then you get in, and then it kind of like you can see yourself going, yeah, it's got all of that. It's got a museum in it. The rooms, they had the rooms open when we went upstairs to see the museum, and all the rooms upstairs are so beautiful. So if you want to stay in like a museum, an English museum on Margate seafront, right by the sea, it's a sandy beach as well. If anybody would like to stay there, I highly recommend it. It's called the Walpole, Walpole, Walpole Hotel in Margate. So Kent, that is, UK. Highly recommend it. So we're going to be doing, me, the guides and the team are going to be doing the astrology readings. We're starting with the air signs this week. Is it the air signs? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's the earth signs this week. So let me just amend that. I thought I'd amended all of it, but I hadn't amended that bit. Bear with me a minute. So yeah, it's the air signs first this week. So we did all the others. So it's air signs. Bear with me. Air signs, fire signs, then air signs, and then finishing with the water signs. Water signs. Oop. There, that's better. Update. Yeah, earth, fire, air, and then water. That's it. So hopefully, right, let me hide it and then re-show it. There, yes. Yeah, so earth signs. So we're going to be doing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then finishing with the water signs Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians. So that's going to be the that's how it's going to be. Anyway, let's have a look in the chat, see who's here. I know I was supposed to come a little bit earlier, but yes, Mum woke up and we had a little sandwich together because we're both hungry. So hi Jake Roberts, hello. Are you new here? Are you new on here? Welcome Jake. Beautiful day in South Central Kentucky, not a cloud in the sky, mid-60s. The weather gods have shown mercy, a temporary reprieve. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so happy. That's lovely. We've got Laurie. Hi, Laurie. Julie Ann. Hello. And happy birthday to your mama. She'll probably see this maybe tomorrow or the next day. We're going out again tomorrow. Yeah. So it was Lisa's birthday. Was it yesterday, Lisa? It was Lisa's birthday. If it wasn't yesterday, the day before. So happy belated birthday. Happy birthday to Mama Pat. Yeah. Jeremiah, happy birthday to your mama. Thank you, Jeremiah. Oh, she'll love all these birthday wishes. She will. Hi, wonderful Ali. Hello. Oh, there's Greg. Hi, my love. Oh, He's in the chat there. Thank you for setting this up. It all went okay. It did start doing that thing, and I was like, oh no, oh no. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, yeah, how is everybody? So I wanted to say a big thank you to my Patreons. I really want to say a big thank you. It is amazing, you know, your support and everything. Appreciate you very, very much. There are some new Patreons. Lois Allen, so thank you, Lois. Brianne and Francis and Ian. And who's there? Jackie Newman, thank you, and Natalie. So thank you. They're the newest ones, and Rana as well. Thank you to Rana. So I appreciate each one of you. I wanted to send you all a little gift. So please make sure, if you're watching this, update me with your correct address. I probably have got it. So if you wanted to just give me your zip code or your postcode, I could match it up to what I've got. Okay. And then, because I don't want to send it out to the wrong place. But yeah, it's just going to be a little something just to say thank you. Because I do appreciate you very, very much. Gregg also has Patreon, so if you wanted to support Gregg, it's patreon.com/In5D. Gregg also has he got any updated about his website? He's got a new website where he is offering, it's a consultation. It is called Disclosure Integration Counselling. So if there is anybody who feels as if they're a bit overwhelmed by what's going on, it is there. So I don't think he's got a new banner that I can see. I don't know if it's that one. Is that the new banner? Don't know. No, that was from Kendra. So anyway, if you have got your details, darling, please put them on here, and I'll shine it up. But yeah, it's greggprescott.com. Okay, so if you wanted to have, it's like a bit of it's therapy. It's a mixture of a lot of things, but he describes it extremely well. There's a little advert that he's got on that page that it describes everything, and he's got loads of experience in therapy. He used to be, he had a master's in family, and I always forget it. I've got a terrible memory, but it's family therapy. So yeah, he's already got that. So I would definitely have a reading with Gregg. So let's go through. I'm going to start by going straight into the readings. Okay, I haven't even got the cards ready. It's been a bit crazy. Cray. Yes, we went out today, and tomorrow I think we're going to a garden centre tomorrow, because that's what Mum loves. She loves their gardening. Bless her. So we're going to do that, and then we're all going out for dinner with the kids and everybody. So that'd be nice on our actual birthday. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're starting with Taurus. So I haven't been able to come on and do it on here because, yeah, there's been some problems with me getting on to Streamlabs on my own. So I don't know what's happening, but anyway, it was lovely to catch everybody. I did some quickie readings on PsychicAlly YouTube. So did some quickie live readings on there. So that was wonderful. Thank you for joining me. A lot of people joined on there. That was on Friday. So, okay, I'm going to concentrate now on Taurus. Okay, let me bring up Taurus. There it is. There we go. Right, Taurians. So this is going to be the 9th through to the 15th of March. Okay, 2026. Right, I'm tuning in now. Oh, lovely card to start with. Look, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is to do with financial security. There does seem to be some money around, or there is seeking something that's going to bring you money in, because this is where you are looking ahead. So some people, it may mean moving, rerouting, deciding to be in a different location. Definitely somebody I'm picking up is decided to move away from somewhere that's costing them a lot of money and going and kind of doing quite a big move, a long distance move, but it's to somewhere that financially it's going to be a lot easier for them, but also it's like it's going to be the best thing ever. Okay, so it's like everything is just slotted into place. Or it very soon will. Okay, it's going to be like, wow, okay, the universe definitely wanted us to move there. Okay. For others, it will be a project bringing in money, because it's like something going extremely right, something going in the right direction. You've got the 3 of Wands, which is to do with I've done it. I've done it. I can't believe it, but I've done it. So this is about achieving something that you never thought possible. You never really thought you'd be able to do it, but you have. And so there's another. These are just really good vibes regarding the 10 of Pentacles, money, security, and money. So it's really good. Okay, so you are thinking ahead at this point. You're thinking ahead about really getting to grips with your gifts that you already have and making maybe a business around those gifts. You've got the 2 of Wands, which is about planning. And I feel as if there's going to be a plan. And I can see that there is either a refresher course or there is something that you're going to be doing that will involve training, learning, or developing new skills. So, but it's definitely with your old skills. Okay, so it's all linked. Tink just wants to come say hi and just show you her arse as usual. Thank you, Tink. That's great. So you do have the Ace of Pentacles, okay, as well. So this is to do with new money. Okay, so once again, money is coming in. Okay, so there seems to be a bit of a shake-up to do with work, to do with money, or to do with a new plan. And that leads, sometimes when we have a shake-up, it leads us to the road that we're supposed to be on. But at times, it makes us feel as if everything's up in the air, you know, and we've got to try and assemble this back up again to make sense of it. And it's hard. It's a hard thing. There is somebody whose crown's been knocked off. Somebody who you once respected and put on a pedestal is now off that pedestal, and you're now feeling very tearful and very emotional. Okay, so this is what I see around next week. Okay, so the emotional lesson is all about forgiving yourself. So sometimes we have to give ourselves that big hug and say, you know what, I've done the best I can. I can't possibly do any more than my best, and that's it. So they're asking you to forgive yourself. They're asking you to please give yourself a break and start seeing the good things in life and start seeing the good things around you. Tinky darling, there is nowhere for you to be, baby. There is nowhere. I've got this tiny little bit here where I can do the cards. So anyway, that's what I see for Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole of the earth signs and then I'll come back into the chat in a minute. Okay, Virgos. Okay, Virgos. So this will be 15 15 minutes in with Virgos. Right, so here we go. Just tuning in now. So I've got the Lovers card here with Virgos. So this basically indicates that there is somebody on your mind. Now, for some of you, it will be to do with love life. For others, it could be to do with partnerships in business, or working alongside somebody who can help you and you can help them. So it's collaboration of energy. Now, we've got a character who is steady, reliable. You know where you are with this person. This person doesn't kind of like put a spanner in the works, or doesn't kind of, change things too much. They're very much on that pathway going forward that is steady, and you love that kind of like steady kind of, it's a feeling of security, okay, around this person. Now, this has been a time where you've needed looking after. Excuse me. You've needed looking after. You've needed this to lean on this person or people around you, perhaps a little bit more than you would like, and also better now. Leaning on that better now than you've ever. I feel as if it's an unease. But when you don't have a choice, excuse me, that's what it feels like. But sometimes it's a brave thing to let somebody help you, when usually you've been very, I'm doing it myself. Okay, so also indicating it's like everything has to be done just so. Everything has to be in order. Everything has to be organized. And I'm seeing a lot of, it's like getting to grips with the stepping stones that leads up to a big achievement. Okay, and sometimes that means that we have to kind of break away from the things that are no good for us anymore. Sometimes breaking away from old family members, or friendships and things. When you feel as if you can't please them no matter what you're doing. I am very worried at the moment. There's a lot of separation energy around. It feels a bit like when COVID was around. It feels a little bit like that at the moment, where people couldn't see the same page. It feels a little bit like that at the moment. So, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the shackles. Okay, breaking free. So yeah, there's a little bit of a having to decide, kind of, you're coming up to a junction and you're having to decide if you're going to go in this direction or this direction. It's very difficult. There's somebody who's at a crossroads as well, to do with the home that they're living in, and they're needing to decide whether to make their home more habitable, like decorate and do things nice, or whether to move. And it's like, I don't know what to do. So I do see somebody in that dilemma. Okay, so because quite a bit of money is going to be spent at the end of next week. Okay, I can see that this is to do with a gamble, taking a gamble, doing something that is a little bit scary, but is also going to bring in a lot more money later on. So this is taking a risk, but the risk is worth it. And I can see it's like, the universe is already getting ready to give it back to you, to give back to you what it is that you have been, working towards. It's like working towards that, and the reward is coming. Okay, so get ready. Okay, get ready. So there you go. That's what I see for Virgos. Let's do a card for Virgos. Emotional lesson for Virgos. Look out for your psychic ability getting stronger. So you might ask a question and it's like, wow, I answered it myself, or, you know, that's bizarre, I heard something. Yeah, it's got good vibes, okay, to it. Okay, it's like I feel that everybody needs to go to their heart area and really check in with it at the moment. It's really important to do that. Check in with your heart. What feels right to you? You know, what is it that's going on in your world? Okay, so that's what I get for you, Virgos. Okay, so going in for, let's do Capricorns. Okay, so for Capricorns, I'm going to do 21 minutes in is Capricorns. All right, here we go. Right, I'm building up the energy for Capricorns. So remember, this is for the 9th through to the 15th of March. This is next week. Oh, one card absolutely shot out then. And it's the Fool. Okay, so you're going to be taking a leap of faith. You're going to be doing something that may shock other people. It may be kind of you're going against kind of your usual personality, and you're doing something a bit different. You know, you're kind of, it's like it's time for me to take that challenge, or say yes to that, you know, whatever that is. Okay, that's what you're in need of doing. Am I right in saying that the clocks went back yesterday for a lot of America? Can you guys let me know? Because it causes an awful nightmare for me. But I think that Eastern is now 4 hours behind, not 5, I believe. So, yeah, let me know. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into what they meant by that, taking a leap of faith. Okay, so Capricorns. All right, so there is a little bit of drifting energy, okay? And this is somebody who you've been walking on eggshells around them, or you've been walking on eggshells regarding a conversation or a difference of opinion. You can see that one person is drifting away from the other. And we've got this card that goes with it. So there seems to be a bit of a sudden change regarding this. So this is a shock. It's not something that is normal or what you're used to. It will turn out okay though, because we do have the Sun card, and sometimes we all have to sometimes steer off in our own direction to then come back to that middle road. Okay, and it's going to be with love, okay, as well. So hang on in there, okay, hang on in there, Capricorns. Yeah, there's the reuniting card. So this is with somebody familiar, somebody who you may have drifted away from. You may have to put up some boundaries and say, well, this is acceptable and this is not, or we can talk about this, but we can't talk about that. Okay, so we need to kind of find some common ground. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Same thing as with COVID, the same thing again. I can't help but think that this is just meant, this is what they want. This is exactly what they want. So great. Great. That's all I'm going to say about that. The Seven of Cups, there's an emotional, tormented feeling going on. Okay. And I can see that this is linked with somebody that you are either separating from or drifting away from. But like I said, they are coming back in, but it's going to create a lot of emotional disharmony. And someone's got to make some choices. Someone's got to decide. There has been some rejection or rejected feelings as well over this, okay, with Capricorns. Now, the Eight of Wands, everything is moving quickly. So this is the go, go, go card. I'm just want to turn over a few cards to see, because I know what I'm getting, but I really want to see what the other cards are, because I like reading in threes. Okay, so I know what this means on a global scale. So globally, which sometimes comes up in the cards, this means that there's a plan and it's going to happen very, very quickly. Spirit have got everything ready. It's like we've got the cup, we've got the cup, the pentacle, the wand, and the sword. We've got our spirit guides and our team all ready to go. We've got the 8 of Wands, which is everything is going smoothly. There is no obstacle, but there has been. And so this has been an obstacle, and it's like the lion has been stopping something from happening. Okay, but then I feel that with these cards, that's all now gone, and now everything is go, go, go. So something is moving on, and I feel that globally. What does it mean to just Capricorns? What I feel it means to Capricorns is spirit are working behind the scenes to make things right, to bring the people together who are supposed to be connecting and being together, and to weed out any disharmony, and everything is then free to go forward. Okay, so I do see that sometimes we have to have the ups and downs of life, and then we're able to move forward. Let's see what the emotional lesson is. So the emotional lesson is somebody who is crying wolf. So this usually means that somebody is trying to get your attention, and with the attention, it could be that they don't really need you. Okay, they just say that they need you so that you come running. When you come running, it pulls you away from someone or something else, maybe that they're jealous of, and this then causes conflict. Okay, so beware of somebody who's trying to distract you. Okay, because it could be on purpose. All right, could be. So I'm going to come back to the chat, but that's all the air signs. Sorry, the earth signs. Okay, still got the fire signs to go, the air signs and the water signs yet to go. All right, so let's go back to the chat. Well, it's nice having all the extras, the little buttons and everything. My goodness, it's better. Benjamin, grateful. Are you yeah, if you're on Patreon, yeah, just you can message it through on Patreon. Yeah, but obviously the zip code is if you know I've already got your address. So if you know I've already got the address, then check it over with the zip code. Yeah. Do you go by a different name, Benjamin? Because I don't think I've got a Benjamin on my Patreon, unless there's a different name. But oh, there's Linda. Hi, Linda, darling. How are you? Ah, forward. Thank you. So is anybody sharing this? Does that mean you've shared it, Julie? Julianne? Let me know if you do share this, because I will put you forward for a draw. Okay, I'll show you. Where did it go? Here. So we've got the new one started out, which is the March one. So I put you down. So if you've shared it once, you'll be put down once. If you shared, liked, or liked shared, liked, and shared on other pages, or liked on Gregg's and ours, I put you down that many times. So let me know. Let me know. And if anybody needs to be put on our healing list, please let us know. There's some new puppies being born in Nottingham. If anybody is looking for a collie, little collie dogs, they're in Nottingham, and they are purebred collies. So they're only just been born, so they're not ready yet, but they will be come 8 weeks odd. So yeah, it was lovely. It's my auntie. Their dogs have had pups. So hi Chrissy, good to see you, Chrissy. Hello, thank you for your content. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. It's lovely. We had a time change here in the US where I live, so the class time will be messed up this week. I think the class time will be 7:30 my time. Is that right? It'll be 7:30 or 5:30. I don't know. Would it be 5:30? Because it's usually 6:30. So what time would the class be then, if we kept it at the same time as yours? I don't know. I don't know. It gets so confusing. I don't know. Perhaps we'll keep it the same kind of time. Anyway, I'll discuss it. I'll have a look. I'll have a look in the chat and see what changes. If anybody can help me, that would be great. I get so messed up with it. Something is still wrong with your feed. I am sorry. Stop go. Is anybody else feeling this stop go going on with the feed? Please let me know. There's Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah. I'm having to speak quietly because I'm at my mum's and she's asleep. A birthday girl is asleep. So let me do Jeremiah. Jeremiah 1, the February draw for a 30-minute reading. So thank you. And Lisa. So Jeremiah's 18, 19. Lisa, you're 20 and 21. So thank you so much. Linda always shares it loads of places. Thank you so much as well. I appreciate everybody. Really, I do. Sharing it just means so much. It really does. So Linda W. So Linda W. There we go. Thank you. And appreciate that. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I would definitely mess that one up. But welcome. So we moved ahead an hour. So it'd be 7:30 for me. 7:30 for me. That would mess. What's it up, wouldn't it? That would mess Inter up. So maybe we do it an hour earlier. I think we do it an hour earlier. So that would be 5:30. 5:30 psychic development. That's UK time, which would that be 1:30 Eastern? I don't know. I think it would be 1:30 Eastern. There's Vera. Hi, Vera. And Vera's liked and shared. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh. You're good people, you are. Good people. So Vera's in the Netherlands. So there we go. Our clocks sprung ahead 1 hour here in Alberta. So there's some states that don't change their clocks, isn't there? From what I know. I think there's some. So, all right. Okay, so I'm going to move on now to the fire signs. Okay, so let's get back to the text. Fire signs. So we're going to start with Leos. Lovely Leos. So Leos and Leos. All right. So building up the energy for Leos now. Okay, so this is the 9th through to the 15th of March for Leos. Oh, look at that, the World card. So the World card is one of the best cards in the deck, the World and the Sun. The World basically means that in your life, you may think that nothing is going forward, but actually this card indicates otherwise. This card indicates everything's going forward in a positive way. Everything is clicking into place. So it's not just gliding, it's actually going with a purpose. Okay, it really is. You've got the Queen of Wands as well, which is straight down the line. I know where I'm going. Okay, so they're asking you to be very definite about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you want, and try not to steer too much either way. So this is also linked with somebody who is being a little bit tough. It's like they're doing a bit of tough love at the moment. This person is saying quite blunt things, quite stern kind of remarks. So this is next week. But sometimes it's asking you to be stern, maybe back. It's asking you to express yourself. It's asking you to see where you stand or push the boundaries. Okay, but something is happening regarding being vocal. Okay, being very vocal. Okay, so this is the beginning of an ambition, the beginning of something that is going right. Okay, it's like a burst of energy, the best way forward. It's like being ready to take that challenge on, being ready where before you wasn't ready to do it before, but you are now. Okay, so it's like I am focused, I've got all my ducks in a line and I'm ready. Now this will bring you financial rewards. Okay, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. This will bring you financial rewards, or it will bring you security, and that's covering also the World card. And so this is part of the plan of your life. This is part of where you're going to be headed in the near future, and maybe there's going to be explanations as to why you've got to go in that direction as well. There's somebody around you at the end of the week, and I'm seeing a bit of jealousy and I'm seeing a bit of insecurity. This person seems to be very up and down with their emotions. 1 minute very intense, the next minute quite aloof. And I feel as if this person sometimes does play mind games. This character is not very easy to get through to, especially when you're trying very hard to for them to see where you're going, okay, and what you're about. So this person, I feel, is in need of, sitting down and explaining things to, so that they do get it, they do understand you. But I can see after that, after explaining, you will then be able to go forward. Now, there's somebody around you who is worrying you at the moment. This person is worrying you because they're not acting the same. There's something very odd about them, and and sometimes it's like, why am I seeing this person in a different light? Why am I seeing this person not acting the way that they usually are? I'm going to say this is going to happen quite a bit out there, and it is by design. It is by design. There seems to be some separation energy going on. People kind of, I feel as if they want people to separate and leave people behind, and you know, you go forward on your own, because when we are separated, we're easier to be manipulated, and when we're manipulated, this is bad news. Okay, so there's a lot of energy out there that is crisscrossing. Okay, so be as long as you're vigilant and you're aware of it, and again, follow your heart. Your heart is important. Okay, so emotionally for Leos, trust. Trust is a really big issue, okay? And it is about trusting you, trusting your instincts. Sometimes if things aren't adding up right, you know, or you're waiting for the full, say, the full story with things, you sometimes have to go with your gut feeling, and that's what I believe is going to be happening, especially to you, Leos, and that's next week. Let me know your birth sign in the chat, and I'll see if I can pick something up for you. Okay, let me know. Sagittarius, okay, 4130 for Sagittarius. So I'm just building the energy up for Sagittarius. Ooh, did you see those cards fly all over the place? What cards fell out? So moving, decorating, DIY, a project, somebody being a bit blunt, and I'm in control here. You're not in control, I'm in control. So yeah, just it might mean something to somebody, but they're the cards that fell out. Right, celebration time. The universe is saying well done, congratulations, this is really good news. There is something that has happened that is going to bring you the rewards that you have been searching for. This is going to make you feel proud inside. It's going to make you feel like I can keep going because I've just had confirmation that this is going my way. Somebody in education in particular that's watching this, even if you're not Sagittarius, this may resonate with you, and some of the others may resonate even if you are not that birth sign. But this is indicating that celebration, achievement, I've done it, linking to study, learning. It can be identifying things or researching that is going to bring you that deep joy energy. Okay, so focus sometimes on what it is that you want, and if you keep pushing that energy into what it is that you want, it will start to blossom, and you will actually start to see that things are moving in the direction that you've been hoping for. So I can see Ace of Wands is the beginning of ambition, drive, motivation. Okay, now there seems to be a new project that's going to be a little bit delayed. I can see that there's a spanner in the works there, so to speak. Somebody who is either letting you down, or you feel as though they are not speaking your language. This person is acting different. This is going to be a theme of tonight, isn't it? But their crown's been knocked off. I'm going to say the Tower. The crown's been knocked off, okay? But you've got to go with that gut feeling, okay? I think we're all being asked to see what's inside and to trust it, okay? And look, it's all going to be fine. You've got the Sun card. Everything is going to work out better than expected. Excitement is here. Happiness. and it's like, you know, joy. Okay, the sun just brings you joy. Okay, so even though you are emotionally up against it, even though emotionally you feel that you've got all these choices to make and all these decisions that you have to make, all you'll do is to go forward in the right direction. Okay, there's no stopping you at that point. It's like, you know, when you kind of like take that running jump, knowing that you're going to literally jump over any obstacles that you have, or anything that's is not going to get you where you want to go. You're able to leap ahead of it. So yeah, there's a lot to be said by keep your head on, and you know, keep focusing on the light. Always focus on the light. Okay, what else do we get emotionally for you Sagittarians? So there is a shadow self energy going on. So like I said, there is some negative energies at work at the moment. These negative energies are trying to spread doubt. They're trying to spread fear. They're trying to spread insecurity. And I'm seeing this so much at the moment. So watch out for, you know, yourself, first of all. Align yourself and say, am I okay? What's happening with me? And then as well, look at what's around you. Okay, you will be absolutely fine. It's, if whatever you're doing or feeling is of a high vibration and it's got love energy in it, then you'll be absolutely fine, really. So okay, so that is for Sagittarians. So going with Aries now. So Aries is, it'll be 57 by the time I am ready to get going. 57. Let me have a little sip. Okay, Aries. And after this, I'll come back to the chat. Don't forget to let me know your birth sign, okay? Aries, the 9th through to the 15th. God, turn over. 9th through to the 15th of March. Right, look at this. Everything is okay. I am having confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that I personally am on the right track. My belief system is on the right track. I've used my pendulum, I've been using my dice, and I've been using the cards, and they keep responding the same way. So it makes me very happy, and also my heart, my higher self, my heart. And so the world card, how many times has the world and the sun come up in this? Now, you've all been watching me do these readings week in, week out. Sometimes I miss one or two, but most of the time, and you've seen they don't come up hugely often. Okay, so there's one world card in the deck out of 78, and there's one sun in 78. Money, security, finances, feeling secure, happy. You've got the world. Everything is turning out perfectly. This is a planning ahead. This is the focusing on everything being done properly, everything going in the right way. So the princess can mean OCD. It can mean, you know, that sometimes we have to have everything lined up and ready. and they're asking everybody to get prepared, have something planned and ready to go forward. Okay, so it feels as if it's a bit of a test at the moment, so making sure that you've got ammunition to test. Okay, so we've got the most sarcastic card. You've got the Three of Swords. So this is indicating that you're having to deal with something in a very headstrong way. You're in need of really focusing on where there's a lack of energy or a lack of hope or a lack of something. You know, something is kind of either blocking or something is needing to be, you know, when you need to blast through some obstacles. Okay, this card indicates somebody who you can't rely on, or somebody who is very busy doing other things. Okay, so because I can see lack of energy or lack of money around that character. So somebody around you, around the middle of next week, you're needing to decide, do I keep hoping that they're going to come through and do all the things that they promised, or are they going to, is it worth just moving on? Is it worth just leaving them to what their thing is? What should I do? And so that it does need to be addressed for sure at this particular point. Okay, Aries. So I've got the Princess of Pentacles, and she is a spend card. The Two of Pentacles is stepping onto new ground. So this is about training. This is about kind of study, but it's to do with self-study, studying on your own or studying of your own accord. This isn't like going to college or university or workshops. This is more about, you know, you're teaching yourself something, you're learning something about you and about your beliefs and about your you know, the way forward for you. I can see somebody who is trying to dissect things, and they're trying to dissect things, and they've got a lot of questions, and they are very intense, okay, with their questions. Okay, so there's somebody around you and you're trying hard to you know, to learn things and go into yourself personally, go into and delve in. So sometimes we do have to delve in and question everything, question yourself, okay, for sure. But definitely go with that heart. What does it feel? Okay, let's have a look and see what they mean. What emotional lesson are you learning? And I'm going to come into the chat. All right, so something is missing. So is there something that's missing? Is there, you know, it's like, you know, when it's like, well, that makes sense, but that doesn't. Or I need to find out more about this or this. And that's what they're saying, I believe, about, yeah, this is what they're saying about the learning, self-discovery, delving into things. Okay, so they're talking about all of this. This card comes out as well. But remember, everything should be in unconditional love, bringing out unconditional love, feeling unconditional love is all around you. Okay, so that is the Aries. Okay, so let's go back and have a little look and see what the chat says. Go back into the chat. There. Okay. So here we go. Where do we go back to? Okay, so yes, it was Linda saying that their clocks sprung ahead 1 hour in Alberta. Just got back from an amazing walk with Marley. That's lovely, Vera. I love it. Are you having a great day? Well, my day is probably only early stages, so it's 1:40 a.m. here. So what about everybody else? How's your day going? Vera, great timing. See, there you go. It's your Aries sign. 222, 222, absolutely. Do not know about your internet. Maybe a serving setting concerning service scrutinizing. I pretty much only watch YouTube platform. There has to be a fix. Nobody else is saying that there's a problem. No one else is saying there's a problem. So hopefully it's okay. So Linda, Aries, Leo and Cancer. So Aries is very much, can be a leader. Is very sure, okay, of where they're going. But the Leo gets bored. So it's like you can be a leader if you want to be, but you might not want to be. So it could be that you was a leader before and now you don't want to be. Now you just want to kind of cruise on by. And the Cancerian in you says, I just want to kind of skim around the edges, and I don't really want any confrontation. I just want to see what happens. So that's what I see with you. Okay, so Julie was already, Virgo was already done. Yes, Virgo was already done. On PC, maybe. I'm not surprised to hear. I will continue. And thank you for a response. That's okay, my lovely. On computer, it might be the internet cache is full. Well, that's like another language to me. That's another language. Why only this site will clear cache? Thanks for the suggestion. No. Hi everyone. Oh my god. Is that a real kitty cat? No, it's not. No, it's Mum's cushions. She's got these cushions from Temu. So that one is there. Hold on a minute. Let's put this back. Look. That blob there. she is on the Buddha cushion. That's Tink there. Raven, that could be because their feed gets messed with on the end while I'm watching the live feed. Yeah, so it does. We know it does. They do that. Proper support is what is missing in my life. Yes, I know. It's a lot of people are feeling that. Pisces rising, Virgo, and Sun, Aries. Virgo sun and Aries moon. Okay, so your Pisces kind of like is fluid. I feel as if you put a smile on saying, I'm fine, everything fine, nothing to see here. Your Virgo wants to know what's going on. You don't really like spontaneity much. You like to kind of like plan ahead or know what you're doing. But your Aries is kind of trying to race forward, going, come with me, let's go, let's go. But you've got that energy with the water, and you've got the earthly energy as well. So yeah. Virgo, Capricorn rising and Leo moon. Virgos and Capricorn. Virgos, yeah. So you've got the earth signs there, haven't you? So you've got planning. They like to plan ahead, Virgos. Capricorn is you probably need to be self-employed in order to be happy or to be able to do your own thing, for sure. You know, not you don't really want somebody looking over your shoulder, okay, especially to do with work and things like that. You just want to get on with it. Okay, so that usually means you're better with their self-employment. And then what else have you got? And then you've got Leo moon. So Leo, kind of, you can be very creative. So there might be a theatrical side in there, or you might have something that you're doing that needs you to be creative. Okay, so yes, let's have a little coffee with my little flask. Flask of hot water. I think I'm due some pain relief. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. So, how is everybody? Oh, did we do an emotional card? Did I do an emotional card? No, I didn't. Let's do an emotional card for Aries. Aries. This is like, I feel as if I'm waiting. Aries, I'm waiting for someone, I'm waiting for something, or I'm waiting and I'm bored of waiting. So, are you feeling that, Vera? Sick of waiting? Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So in a moment, I'm going to be going into the air signs, and then after that water signs. So still got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then Scorpio, Pisces and Cancerians. Right, do that. What's the time? 1:46. 1:46 a.m. here in the UK. 1:46. Right, let's go. Let's see what else we've got. So there's Sarah. Tinky's real. I keep looking at the other one. Yeah, I know. It does look cute, doesn't it? It does look like a real kitten. All right, so Vera, Aries, Aquarius, Taurus and Capricorn. So your Aries is that you are born to lead the way, perhaps with new thoughts, lead the way with a new project that nobody's seen before. You know, start different things that are kind of, you know, new to everybody. And then you've got your Aquarius, which is you've got a quite a dry sense of humor. So you've got those one-liners going on and you can laugh, okay? And then you've got the Taurus, which is hardworking, and your Capricorn, which is self-employed. So you probably want to be self-employed, perhaps doing something creative that perhaps no one else is doing or very few people are doing. So there you go. That's my pleasure. My pleasure. I saw a mama cat move 3 kittens today. It rained and they were all wet. Good mama. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? I loved it when last year when Tinky had her babies and we had all those. Oh, it's so sweet. And we kept one and lost my bear. He died, didn't he? Oh, that was horrendously painful. My goodness, I wailed. I literally wailed when the man came and said, "I'm sorry, I've knocked over your cat." And he handed me this carrier bag. Oh my God, broke me, it did. Yeah. Oh, so Hathor, hello. Good to see you on here. Welcome, welcome. Vera said, yes, I'm sick of waiting. I know. It is hard, isn't it, at the moment? It is hard. It seems to be quite a harsh time at the moment. People are struggling, you know, and I do feel as if the with the Epstein files, people are really, it's like finally really knowing, you know, that this has really been happening. And, you know, so I now feel that everybody's now ready for the arrest to happen. If the arrest happened before these this information came out, this is just what my guides are saying, people would be up in arms. People would be, be civil unrest, because people wouldn't understand. It's like, why are you arresting that celebrity or that politician or that person there? Why are you arresting all these people? How dare you? But now all the files have come out. Now you've got all the files. There's more to come, but you've got all these files, and everybody's seeing, people who was absolutely saying, you're talking out of your arse, what do you mean this was happening, satanic, this is, what do you mean? It's like, there you go. It's all that. Please don't open a file called Frazzle Drip. Whatever you do, please don't. But it's changing everything. It's changing the way that everybody sees. Yeah, Gregg says the Epstein files will change the world. Absolutely. It's changing the way that it's like the Band-Aid's been ripped off now. Okay, it's been ripped off well and truly. And so now the healing has to start. The arrests have to happen. Although I do believe, my guides have said, there has been tribunals gone on, military tribunals in the background already. Some of the people that are walking about, they're not really the same. When you put two photographs together, it's not the same person. Not the same person. So they're either wearing a mask, or they are like an actor, or they're a clone in some cases, if they could afford one, or the body double. They're just or CGI. So there's a lot going on, and it all seems very far-fetched, but wait and see. All of the truth is coming out. It's coming out. Yeah, Sarah. Oh no, that's way too sad. I love kitties. Oh, he was 6 months. He was 6 months. My goodness. Oh, he was the character of the cat was just amazing. Tinky didn't like her son after he reached 5 months, and she wanted to leave home as well. So she came to stay here because they just used to argue. But anyway, this is what happened. So we've now got a Tinky, and Tinky has to stay just a Tinky with no other cat. She's okay with these cats. It's because this is not her territory, this is theirs. So she is invited into their territory. So yeah, cats are funny, aren't they? Proper support is what I'm missing in my life. Sorry, hang in there. Everything will work out. Thank you for being so giving. She is very giving, bless her. Yeah. Oh, we've done that one. Warren, hello Warren, are you new here? If so, let us know. Let us know if you're new. So Scorpio means that it's like you can be romantic, you can be very intense emotionally, but also, it's like you don't want other people to know too much about how you're really feeling. So you tend to not like to be cornered into discussing how you feel. And you've also got the Virgo, which is you do like to have a plan. You like to kind of know where you're going, what you're going to do. Okay, you do like that. So I hope that made sense. Official UFO disclosure will collapse religion as well. Huge changes ahead. It's true. It is true. It's true. It's true. So Raven, I know why my neighbour does not like me. She blames me for loud music, but it's not me. These homes are built horribly. Outside sound gets amplified in the cavity walls. Yes, there's disputes going on everywhere, and it's deliberate. It's like they want friction. They want disharmony. They want people divided. They want all of that. And so they are the deep state. That's what they want. So let's go into air signs now. So let's have a look. Air signs. So this is Aquarius. This is where I like to record it for my family. Put Type my code in. There we go. Takes ages to come through. Okay, so Aquarius, this is for the 9th through to the 15th of March. 01, 09, 40. Okay. So this is for my son-in-law, Craig. So let's have a look and see what's around Craig, but also what's around any other Aquarians out there. I'm going to say to you that just because you're watching this, sometimes there will be a little message that will relate to you, whether you are an Aquarius or not. Okay, so yeah, just to let you know that they do slip in those extra messages. So Aquarius, here we go. Celebration, achievement, I've done it. This is a wonderful energy. You're all smiles this next week. It's good. Okay, everything is good. It does mean though that you've had to shake things up. You've had to be a bit disrupted, disorganized, somebody ruffling your feathers, so to speak, but you've learnt some huge lessons, or you've turned a situation around, and so it's better for you. I'm seeing study, learning, development, or teaching. I'm seeing there being people saying, thank you so much, you've taught me so much, or thank you so much, you know, I've learned a lot from you. There has been somebody whose crown has been knocked off. So this person and yourself does feel like, you know, something's gone awry, something's kind of not gelling together. So you're trying to kind of work out what that means. Okay, what does that mean in the long term? Now, I can see some more words being exchanged, having to get your point across, Aquarius. This is all to do with your dreams and your wishes. This goes far beyond what you actually want to happen. It goes into what is meant to happen, what the bigger plan is. You know, you have the Star card, which does indicate that there is a big, like a dream that you have, and you know, going into achieving something that is going to alter your actual life. It's like having a download and then seeing the download actually playing out, even though you're probably doing nothing in order to bring that to you, but you can't stop smiling, and you're aware that it's like the world wants this to happen, otherwise you wouldn't have been put here when that is coming towards you. And this is everything, it's like lining up like a jigsaw. Okay, but it does mean you might have to have a go at somebody about it, or tell them to butt out, or to explain yourself to somebody in order for them to understand you. But you know, when someone's accusing you of something, and your mind goes blank, it's like a little bit of that I can see going on as well, the middle of next week. So the end of next week, a lot of people have had this card, which is feeling tormented by your emotions, feeling tormented by how other people are making you feel. Now, this is the Aquarian card, funny enough. The Aquarian symbol is in the cravat there. It's a double zigzag. So this, they're saying about writing a book, or making notes, or, you know, doing a journal, okay, in some way. But it does feel as though, you know, this is emotions are rising to the surface, and this means that you're then able to to go ahead with something, but you've had to get all your emotions lined up. You've had to work out, how do I feel about this? What's going on with that? Is this now clear with this? Okay, and then when all those boxes are ticked, you can then move on ahead. Okay, but it's been tricky. I keep forgetting these cards, and I'm really sorry. If I've done your sign and I didn't pick one of these, then please let me know. If you want me to pick you one of these cards, I'll do that. Just say, pick a card, please. Okay. All right, so it's still Aquarius. So you've got the flow card. So there is somebody who is achieving really great things in a relationship. This is where two people are floating in the same direction, are going in the same direction. They're going with the flow. Everything is good. Relationship energy is like high vibrational energy. It is wonderful. And I can see sometimes we have to let go, and in order to have this to happen, that sometimes we have to let go of uncomfortable things or let go of something in order for this to happen. And so I can see you're in a good place, and that is because of the decisions that you're making that makes everything work out very well. So there you go, that is Aquarius. All right, so Geminis. Right, what number is this now? Geminis is 1 hour and 16 minutes. I say it'll be 15 seconds by the time I start that. Okay, quick sip. All right, so I'm tuning into Geminis. Next week, 9th to the 15th. 9th to the 15th of March. All right, so something's worrying you, or it could be that you're depressed about something, concerned, okay, about somebody. The intuition card, sometimes we have to look at our psychic levels, our psychic ability, to go down deep into this person who is feeling depressed, even if that is you, working out, why do you feel like that? What's missing? What do you need in your life in order for you feeling better, and you feeling as if things are going right for you? Let's look at the third card with it. Okay, so it does look like you're battling. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this with people. The divide is there, but you're battling with either depression, or you're battling with a certain person, a certain emotional situation. They are saying, again, psychically, use your intuition, use your heart. What does it feel like? Okay, what does your gut feeling tell you? Because it's already shouting to you. It's already shouting to you. So just stop and listen. I can see somebody who is rerouting or moving, and that is because they've got a job, or to find another job they have to move. It could be that they have to move a building because they've got a new job, but I definitely see movement and a job. They are looking at, it's like plans and organisation skills as well. So it's difficult, isn't it? What comes first? Do you find the job, then you move, or do you move and then you find the job? Something is going on there. Now, if you're not looking for a job, then this would be a project. This would be something that you want to do desperately. This is like an energy. Okay, so you think of Pentacles as energy exchanges. Then around the middle of next week, something big is starting up, because you do have the new money, new energy, alongside this is going to be something that you're planning and getting to grips with. Okay, so somebody who is very, they're quite factual, they're very level-headed, they tend to dissect everything. Okay, they weigh up the pros and the cons and they dissect everything. Now this person is going to be asking you to step forward or step into, it's like, it's coming to my office, I want to tell you something, but there's something that's happening, and I can see the Wheel of Fortune. So this can be somebody who's changing things around, changing their mind, changing their mindset, making some decisions, and this does feel like there's times when it's like we don't want to necessarily really influence anybody unless they're ready to be made aware of. Okay, so there seems to be something going on regarding other people, who are listening to you. Okay, so be aware there are vulnerable people around, and we do have to be very, very careful. Walk on eggshells around, or walk carefully around them. Okay, so let's see what they want to tell. Here we go. Right, okay, so taking leadership is going to be the name of the game. So you're needing to take leadership. You're needing to decide what you want, and then you're needing to take over, take it further, make it happen. And so I can see that the universe is kind of then going to be dangling a carrot in front of you, and you're going to have to kind of go, okay, I'm taking this bait, I knew it was coming, and I'm just going to do it. So yes. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to say it's interesting for you, Geminis. So got Libra. So this is for my love, my Gregg. This is, I'm going to record it for him. All right, so this is the 9th through to the 15th of March, 2026. What do they want to tell Gregg? Let's have a look. I've got to do a timey stampy thing. So this is 0122. 0122. All right. Quick sip of coffee. All right, I'm concentrating now on Gregg and whoever else is around. This is also me as well. I've got Libra rising. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've got a character here, is a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in my deck is like a Capricorn type of character. This is somebody who is very much a money person. They know how to bring in money. They're very clever, very astute. This person is also quite family orientated, is also very much, built things up from strength to strength in their life. This person, there seems to be some bad news. Okay, so this is like the 9 of Swords. So everything's coming in, okay, all this information, and it's like, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. Now it could be somebody doesn't want to hear what you've got to say, or it could be, I can't believe this, or the other way around. Okay, you've got the Hanged Man. So things are upside down, things are in limbo, everything is, it's like pending, waiting. Okay, there is somebody with a sting in their tail. If they feel as if they're being cornered, then they will sting first. Okay, so this is somebody who's feeling vulnerable, somebody who's feeling sensitive, okay, around you at this time. This is all next week for you, 9th through to the 15th of March. Three of Cups is a depression, low vibration, low energy, you know, the worry energy. And there are battles going on as well, battles of, you know, thoughts, battles of willpower, battles going on. This indicates that there needs to be a plan. The plan needs to happen. Okay, something needs to emerge. Okay, there needs to be some new energy. Ace of Pentacles, it's new energy, and we've got the end of one way of life, beginning of another. So something big is changing, and it is linking to some new energy. The energy can be new information, or like a new vibration is happening. And then we've got the end of that. We've then got the Fool card, which is, I've got to take a leap of faith. I've got to go for it. I can't stop this. And then it's racing forwards. Everything is going in this direction, and I can't look back. I've got to look forward. This is going to be that somebody is treading on eggshells, and there is somebody who's drifting away. Okay, secretive behavior, hopes, dreams, and wishes, home, and again racing forward. So yeah, there's something big's going on there. Okay, with Libras. Okay, something big. Let's have a look at the emotional lesson card. Emotional lesson here is abundance. Okay, so this is more money coming in than going out. There is financial abundance. It's linking to love, light-hearted energy with love. Okay, so there's going to be some good news coming your way to do with money, and good news to do with love as well. So it's pretty good, isn't it, having both of those? All right, so there you go. That's Libras. Now, because of my back pain, I'm going to just go straight on to Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancerians. Okay, so here we go. So this is Scorpios. Okay, let's change this to Scorpios. There we go. Scorpios. What timer does that say? 01:27. Right, 01:27. So this is my daughter Rhiannon. She's a Scorpio, and all the other Scorpios out there. Okay, so I'm going to build up the energy again. Scorpios have got a bit of a sting in their tail. They can get jealous, or it's like they don't like being cornered. Okay, for sure. Right, okay, so there's a lot of information as well coming towards Scorpios, and it's like, I don't know if I can hear any more. All right, that is what's happening with my Rhea. So she was kind of looking at me as if I was crazy. You're a loony, Mum, thinking that there's that going on and this going on and that going on. It's like, there's the Epstein files. There we go. It's all there. But that is a Scorpio card, believe it or not. There's a Scorpion down there. Okay, so so the thing is, sometimes it's like I'm now overwhelmed with information. It is coming in thick and fast. Okay, and it's like with the swords coming at you, it's like, what do I do with this? How do I get through it? So I can see some battling with that. Okay. Now, I do believe by the end of what we're all going through in this lifetime, with what's happening, we're going to all end up with a bit of PTSD for sure, because it is traumatic. Okay, it really is traumatic. So Scorpios are going to need the strength. They're going to need the strength to continue, the strength to go forward, or the strength to carry on finding out. It does seem to be that there is somebody you're not talking to, or you've decided that's it, I don't want to say any more about that. There is a depression or a low feeling there of emptiness, okay, going on. And this feels as if, you know, when you feel as if I don't want to get myself down, I need to keep myself buoyant and happy. Okay, so sometimes it's about dipping in and then dipping back out again and going somewhere else and do something fun and exciting and uplifting for sure. But there seems to be some planning that you're needing to do. Is it that you've kind of left things and you've then got lots of running around to do? There is new money that is awaiting you. So this is like a new way of earning money or new concept of earning money, and a lot of excitement around that happening to you, Scorpios. So this is definitely to do with self-employment as well. So being self-employed or starting this up, you know, maybe it's a new project, starting up a new self-employed business, starting up something that's going to develop more and more money coming in. So this is a very new thing, very new. So if you don't know about it yet, you soon will, for sure, because this is turning up in the very near future. Okay. So this, I know that they're, you know, for my Rhiannon, she's already got a little job as well, self-employed job. So this would have to be in addition to whatever she's got. So for if you're in the same boat, yeah. So it's like being able to look forward, project, start it, continue on, will create money. Okay, so knowing with blinkered vision that that is what's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of excitement. I can see you straddling 2 jobs as well, going on, Scorpios. 2 jobs, not just one. So, yeah, interesting. Emotionally, what's your lesson emotionally at this time? Life path mission. So sometimes when we see a self-employed job, we sometimes have to ask ourselves, is this a job that I'm supposed to do spiritually? Spiritually, is this the right job for me? You know, am I, you know, am I focused on that? So usually the answer is yes. Okay, especially with the spirit world, it's yes, that was meant to be. All right. Okay. So we've now got Pisces. And it's Mama's birthday today, so happy birthday, Mama. When you're watching this and listening to this, I love you. And so this is 0, 1, 3, 2. All right. Take a quick drink as well. Right, so Mama. I'm Pisces as well. My birthday is the 18th, so of this month. Okay, building up the energy. Oh, that card's come out. So emotionally, having to let go, maybe let God, let go, let God, let things go the way they're supposed to go. Sometimes we can't change anything. Sometimes we just have to see what happens. Okay. All right. So this is the 9th through to the 15th of March. That's better. Okay. So speaking about some plans for the summer, something to look forward to. Now that can be kind of like day trips, or it can be an adventure. It can be going somewhere, seeing somebody. But it's definitely about looking ahead, looking forward. Okay, it can even be a little holiday, okay, as well. Now, trying to balance out everything, balance out the pros and the cons, balance out the rights and the wrongs. And so trying to find that balance, especially regarding your spirituality. your spiritual side, okay? You know, you've got this Six of Swords, which is I need to see the light. I need to see where I'm going. And you've got, there does seem to be some issues regarding religion or some belief systems. Okay, seems to be some issues around that, okay, that are turning up, yeah, the beginning of next week. Okay, so it's going to be some really good news, Six of Wands, brilliant news regarding a possible move, okay? You know, it's like, yes, you have the ability to move, or yes, there's a property, somebody wants to buy a property, or somebody wants you to move, okay? And there being some good money around that, or financially things working out perfectly. So something really exciting is turning up for you, Pisces, regarding home. So sometimes we have to cut the cords to something, say the end is that is the end of that, can't do that anymore. There seems to be some secrets or keeping things keeping things to yourself, and there seems to be sometimes we have to you know, get stroppy or get annoyed with or get frustrated about. So I can see there being a little bit of you know, agitation there, okay? So there seems to be a bit of that, okay? And I definitely know what that one is. The Seven of Cups is about feeling frustrated. There seems to be a lot of people's emotions being juggled about and trying to see the wood from the trees. Sometimes the Chariot is about looking at things in black and white and deciding which way you're going, being deliberate. And then the Eight of Wands is saying, I'm going that way. That is the way I'm going, and that's that. Okay, and this is the walking on eggshells around a situation, or walking on eggshells regarding a decision. Okay, so yes, what does the emotional card say? What lessons are we learning here, Pisces? What lessons? Right, the lesson is being different, okay? Having difference of opinion, being different, and being okay with it. Being okay to be different. Boy, does that make sense right now. Absolutely. So, yes, having, you know, seeing things from different points of view, okay, is definitely what's happening in my life, but also in so many other people's lives. The division energy is so real. So yeah, it's hard out there, guys. It is hard out there. So anyway, that is for Pisces. Okay, so this is Cancerian now. So let's see what is going on for Cancerians. So this is 0, 1, 3, 8. 0, 1, 3, 8. Okay. All right. Okay, Cancerians, this is for my eldest daughter, Meggie. Hi, Meggie. So we're all meeting up, we'll meet today. It'll be today, actually, later on today for Nan's birthday. Okay. Tuning in and going into right. So look at these cards. Is there a financial big thing happening at the moment? Something big, payout, or something financially, riches, or feeling rich, or feeling abundant. Okay, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, so there seems to be some very good news regarding money, finances, or security. You've had to put up some barriers, some boundaries around yourself, and it's like, this is okay, this is not okay. They're talking about somebody from your past who is also coming closer to you, coming closer in your life. This person has been linked around money, work, finances, or some sort of financial gain, or this person has financial structure in their life. Okay, now having to kind of block, it's like having to block things. It's like, I've got this frustration and I don't know which way to go. So this just indicates sometimes we have to realize that it does all feel like this sometimes. It's like, well, which way do I go to get out of this situation? It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Okay, let's see. There you go. See, we've all got the World card, which tells me that everything is going to plan. Everything. We've had the 10 of Pentacles, the World, the Sun, over and over and over again. It's crazy. It really is crazy energy. So something is being sorted out, but it's gonna, when something is sorted, but it wipes it clean, or there's it's like opening a purse and everything coming out, but then it being empty. It's like a feeling like that, and it's like, right, better save up again. Okay, but something big financially is going on, which is going to be better for you. And again, being self-employed is a very good thing for you, Cancerians. Sometimes we don't feel as if we are employable. We don't feel as if we can kind of be do this and do that and stand there and don't do this and wear that, and it's like, sometimes it's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. And I feel that there is somebody who, it's like, I've got to make a decision to do with money, to do with a job, to do with money. And it's like, this person won't talk to me or doesn't want to talk to me. And we've then got the, well, sometimes it, we have a block up and we choose not to comment. So there's somebody who's trying to hide away from talking. They don't want to talk, they don't want to communicate, and they're being very stubborn. And I can see this person's energy is it's like, it's hard to give in, okay, to this. There is this character who comes in to your world, is going to look at things from a different angle, a different situation, different angle. And also it's like a celebration of achievement. And you've also got sometimes we have to get to the heart of the matter, get to the problem, and then everything else will click into place. So there's definitely some communication issues. But celebration is there. I feel that, first of all, there will be a block and you won't be able to get through to the person that you need to talk to, the person that you need to open up with. You then, it's like everything is then upside down, and it's like you basically had to see things from someone else's point of view. This will lead to success. It will lead to achievement. It will lead to bigger and better things. For sure. And there's a breaking free then from any restrictions that you have felt that you've been under, or restrictions that have stopped you from connecting or being closer to friend or family. Okay, it's like that's no longer there. I've cut away all the crap and I'm left with the truth. I'm left with what I'm feeling. I'm left with that, and it's like two old friends coming together again and realizing all that past crap didn't matter. It now doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's what is here and now, you know. And it's like sometimes love will conquer all, they say, and I definitely see that will happen here. Absolutely. The lesson that you're learning is you're not alone. You're being helped by the angels. That spirit are around you. They know what you need. They know what you want. And they've got it all listed. And so they're working through your list of demands, basically, that the universe kind of wants. You know, all your wishes, all your dreams, and they're trying to make it all happen. Okay, so sometimes we just need to kind of sit back and watch the weaving of the world, directing it to where you are now and what you're going to be doing. So yeah, it's big. It's big, 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 big. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for this week's astrology. Just little ones this week. Let me go back to this. So we know what video this is. I'm going to go back to the chat. Go back to the chat. So where did we get to with the chat? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there. I got it. So Sarah said, my hubby is Aquarius. So is he very funny, Sarah? Does he have kind of dry kind of sense of humour? So Vera said, I will try to block some of that sound leaking coming from my side wall, but it means crawling in a small tight space and stuff, an old child mattress in the opening. Oh, that sounds very complex. You don't want to be doing all that. So Warren says, no, I'm not new. Well, welcome, Warren. Welcome. Back again. So good to see you here. I think you're wonderful. Recently found you and hang in there. I will be specific when I respond to others. The coffee truck is here. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's definitely music, or could it be pipes making noise, Vera? Okay, sounds great. Glad you're here. This is nice, isn't it? I love you all interacting and talking to each other. It is coming from cars that park close to the wall, loud bass music, and yes, it hurts my eardrums. I have become an experienced expert on no sound leakage. I have had my share of sound leaks. All Float On by Modest Mouse, Aquarius theme song for the week. Okay. Not jarring, that must be. How jarring that must be. It's horrible. I was able to remote view with hearing, locate the sound. So, yeah, Vera's been struggling. They want to tell me this is the moment we've all been waiting for. When it comes to his birth sign, the Libra, because he's a triple Libra, that he always says this. Everybody's been waiting for that one. 10 of Pentacles in my deck represents Trump. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good. I can see clearly. I can see clairvoyantly with sound too. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. Okay. Please send Ali loving healing. Yes, I am rocking right now. The pain has gone high. Hathor, sending healing energy and peace to you. Thank you. May your body restore itself and spirit stay strong. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love this little cupcake. I love the new beachy hairstyle look tonight and golden tones. Oh, wow. I have noticed over time that not only are you always consistently accurate week after week, but you you also say one, but you also say one thing. Is that the one thing that stands out is what is currently happening, and there is no way you could have known this. And then secondary, you will say, yes, go ahead, the universe says yes, or some piece of advice. I don't know how they do it. They just do. And I'm so blessed that they give me this information. So I love it. I trust my guides implicitly above anything else. I trust my intuition and my guides. So yeah, we've done that one. That's it. Thank you, PsychicAlly. It's my pleasure. Yes, he has a dry sense of humour for sure. He's funny, a bit quirky. Yeah, Aquarians are usually quirky characters. Quite fun. It will help me when I am able to block the sound leakage. It's mostly will help me sleep better. Oh, so Hathor has got the prayers there. I appreciate all of the healing and all of the love, and I love you guys so much. I do. Please trust there is a plan that is happening in this world. There is a wonderful plan. It seems crazy, I know, but this is what I believe, what I've been shown. I've seen the world. The world will not have war. The world will not have violence. The world there is going to be peace on earth in my lifetime. And the person that's bringing that in, and I'm sorry, this is what I've been told, this is what I've seen, is Mr. Trump. Okay, he has had to have big kahunas to do what he's had to do to get rid of these evil people. He's had to do it. He's had to do it. This is not the usual way of doing things that has been done before, that is starting wars up for no reason. He's not starting a war. He's just clearing out the crap. He's just clearing out the crap. Yeah, this is what's happening. Now the Epstein files are out, the arrests will start. Okay, but people had to see how bad it's got. They had to see just why these people needed to be arrested. Okay, and it's awful. It's awful. But some of the actual arrests have happened already. I believe military law. Military law, Trump, you know, it's got 45-47. It's because he's 45, 46 and 47. Biden was just there to wake everybody up. The 4 years of Biden was because people needed to see how demonic and how bad this world could be under these lunatics. So it had to be that had to come out, because people weren't ready for the truth back then in his first term. Everyone says, we're ready for the truth. No, we were ready. The awakened ones were ready. The other ones, no. You've seen even after the Biden term, even after all of that coming out, and the year, not the year, but the time that Trump's been in and what he's done so far, it's all what the people have asked him to do. They've asked him to clear the decks. He is. The arrests will happen, and this is the future that we're watching. We're watching this now coming out, but we need to see the clones or the actors now being arrested. So it's good. It's good. It might not seem it, and I'm sorry, but this is how I've seen things. But anyway, I love you guys. I won't be on Tuesday. I'm not sure if Gregg is. I think Gregg might not be either, so there won't be a Tuesday show this week. It might change, but that's how it is at the moment. Nothing wrong with Gregg and I. Everything is good. It's just we just feel as if we might have a little break for the Tuesday. Okay, but wishing you and everybody lots and lots of love, and hang on in there. Okay, bye for now. Bye for now.